people, Dan. You ready? Give me your hand if you're ready to inspire people. Give me your hand. Yeah, you're ready to inspire people, aren't you? Say yes, sister. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We haven't made a video in a while, and I swear this is our #1 problem. Right now our lives are just so busy, so I know I keep saying our next video is going to be with our parents and you guys can see us as a family. But right now, as a family, we are currently in the process of renovating a house that I bought, and we have like 2 weeks to finish it and get a mortgage on it so that I can move in and live in it before my parents and brother go away for 3 weeks to our cottage. So that's what they're focusing on right now, and we are taking a vacation to our cottage, so I'm thinking that's when we'll be able to film a video where we're all relaxed and sitting down together and just having a good time and maybe answering a few of your questions. So if you guys have any questions for my parents, I encourage you to leave them in the comments down below so that when I do make the video, then we can read them off and answer your questions. But anyway, I've noticed on some of our videos you guys have asked more questions, so I figured it's the best way for you guys to get to know us until we get in more of a rhythm with making videos on the daily. I would love to be able to just vlog random things. If you guys are interested in watching, that's so sweet. So I'm just gonna check out some of the comments and answer whatever questions I may have not answered yet. Finally, there's sunshine where we live. We live in Canada, in Ontario. For those of you wondering, I know that was actually one of the questions. We've had like the grayest weather so far this spring. It's been raining and just gray out, which is kind of not nice because when you think of spring, you think of sunshine and flowers and warmer weather, but that's not been the case lately. So today is actually one of the first like couple days of like actual sun, and there's like not a cloud in the sky, which is pretty amazing. It's just so nice, and it's Monday, so it's kind of nice to come outside and feel motivated to start your week off good, you know. I went to the gym this morning, so that definitely was a good way to start off my week, and then the sun on top of that just makes it even better, especially for Daniel because he loves being outside so much. Some of the questions or just some of the comments that catch my eye. So the first one is by Monica Sokol. I'll put the username in just in case if I'm mispronouncing any of these usernames. Where are you from? I feel like no one I know has a younger special needs sibling, and I can't relate to anyone my age. We are from Ontario, Canada, and you know what? I can honestly relate to you just in your comment. Growing up, I never really had anyone to relate to. Not that I really looked for it, but I think now with YouTube and just social media in general, it's so easy to kind of go on the internet and see, you know, a bunch of people that you may or may not relate to, and it's nice to kind of find people that you do relate to so that you can kind of have inspiration and positivity, and maybe some of the things that you're going through maybe I went through with Daniel. So I think that's like really cool how you can relate to our channel. I know for me it would have been sweet if I had that growing up, and that's one of the reasons why Daniel and I started this channel, is we really wanted to inspire people. Sibling to Daniel or somebody with special needs is definitely way different than having a normal sibling. I don't know what it's like to have a, I guess I don't like using the word normal, but you know, having a sibling that is the same as me, that can walk and talk and we can go play together. I don't know what that's like. So there's obviously been so much positive experiences that have come from, you know, having Daniel as my brother, but there's also been the negative side as well of just me having to go through certain things that most people don't have to go through. So if you would like me to do a video on what it's like to grow up with a special needs sibling, I would love to do that for you, and kind of if you have any questions or maybe there's some things that I can kind of talk about that maybe other people can relate to, and it might bring some inspiration and you know, really understanding into their lives, that would be amazing. So I would totally be okay with doing that. I think I would film that on my own just so I can like really get into everything, and yeah. I mean, there's nothing that I guess Daniel could be in the video too. But anyway, we're gonna get off track. But yeah, if you'd like me to film that video, I would be totally happy to do that. Darius Anderson said, how do you feel about people with autism and Asperger's? Dan and Jess. Dan, how do you feel about people that have that disability? Think they're cool? Are you falling asleep? What are you doing? What are you doing? Ready? Oh, Danny. Oh, my brother. What are you doing? So how do we feel? I mean, you know what? We feel good about it. Because, I don't know, I just think it's one of those things that it's easy to kind of say like, oh, like Daniel's physically, mentally handicapped, or he has a disability, or he's special needs, or whatever your disability is. I think it's like normal to have a disability. I know one of the questions asked if I had a disability, and I don't have anything physically or mentally to the extent of Daniel does, obviously. I mean, I can walk and talk, but I do have a learning disability which affected me in my math and spelling of things and pronunciation and words and reading. So, I don't know, people would just look at me and say like, oh, you're totally normal. But I mean, I do have a learning disability, so it makes me different. But if you look at people in general, we are all different, whether you have a disability or not. Whether it's a mild disability to an extreme disability like Daniel, or any other disabilities out there. We are all different. So yeah, I just think we all need to learn how to use it in a positive way. I know for Daniel, him being in our family, it's really made us such a closer family. And he's really taught me a lot in life about what actually is important. And so I'm 24 and I've learned a lot, and I've been through a lot already in my life. It's made me stronger, it's made me more compassionate and understanding. I'm just really grateful for what we do have in life. And yeah, so always, my advice is to, no matter what disability you have, just own it and love yourself, and you know, just be kind and just try and inspire people, because seeing those people that you can gain some inspiration from, or that really make, you know what, I may be going through this in life, but somebody else is on a similar kind of journey as me, or maybe you can't relate to them at all. I know I watch a lot of videos that maybe I can't relate to, but they just motivate me, because it's like, you know what, everyone gets down and out, and you can sit there and kind of say, oh, like, why did this happen in my life? Like, this is so hard to deal with. But then there's always somebody that's worse, or maybe not necessarily worse all the time, but just has different circumstances, and they're killing it. Like, they're owning their life and just, you know, I'm trucking along, which sounds really like funny to say, but yeah, I just think in general, just do your best to inspire others and to be kind and just love your family. That's a big one, because family is one of the most important things in life. And I know not everybody has family support, which I think is so sad, but just try and find that support system for you that is like your family, whether it's some friends or like a group you might go to, or whether it is any kind of family member you have. So with that being said, Daniel and I are totally cool with people that have autism or any other disability out there. Jess, how is your brother with pets? I noticed you have a dog. We actually have two dogs. We have Bob, which I think made an appearance in our last video. He is a Maltipoo, so he's like a really small, cute, fluffy dog. And we also have Marley, who's a golden retriever. One of the questions somebody did ask, I forget what video it was on, they asked if we had a service dog. We don't. We don't really need one for Daniel. But we do have the two dogs, and he does really well with them. Marley is really good because she will come up and lick Daniel, and he'll pet her kind of in his own way. Whereas Bob, he's amazing with him as well, because he'll like jump right up on his lap and lick his face and his hands, and he snuggles with Daniel, more so because he's smaller. Obviously, Marley can't really jump up and snuggle with him. Also, the dogs have this routine. Daniel is sleeping in my mom and dad's room. So my dad's kicked out into the guest bedroom because Daniel needs a lot more care at night. Like you can see right now, he's grinding his teeth because he has a burp trapped and he's, I don't know, trying to get it out. So a lot of times we have to manipulate his body to get the burp out. So that's what my mom does at night, and just kind of watches over him while she tries to get some sleep herself. So they have this routine where Marley has her bed on the floor and Bob will come up and sleep on the bed. And the dogs don't get out of my mom and dad's room until Daniel is out of bed. So it's actually quite funny. Like, I'll get up in the morning, my dad will get up in the morning, my mom will get up, and the dogs are still in the room with Daniel. So I think that's really cool how they kind of just stick with him. Somebody also asked if I get paid to look after Daniel. I do. My parents have a government-funded program that allows them to pay staff to come into the home. And right now I'm one of the only staff members that come into the home, just because he does better with family. I know my grandma and aunt sometimes take on some hours depending on what we need, but I'm the main person. So that is really nice because it's able to provide me with an income so that I can, you know, pay bills and get a house and do all that stuff that I need to do. And it also works out for my family because, you know, since we are really close, it's nice just to have family in a house so we can all like hang out, and my mom knows he's being taken care of good, up to her standards, and I just like really getting to spend time with him. And yeah, I mean, it's a win-win for everyone, really. Right, Dan? It's a win-win. Don't you think? Yeah. Oh, you don't want to hold my hand. You don't want to hold my hand. No. Hi, I'm Erin. I'm 17 years old. I attend, she says her school, so I'm just not going to say it. But she lives in New York. I have a brother with autism. His name is Rory. He is capable of signing. He has over 400 signs and he's starting to talk. I love my brother as much as you do. And having a family member with autism is very hard, but we get through it. I love your guys' channel. By far my favorite. You inspire me about thinking of making a channel with my brother. Keep up the good work. XOXO, Erin. Thank you, Erin, for that sweet comment. Definitely, you know, if you'd like to start a YouTube channel with your brother, do it, if that's what he wants to do as well. I just think it would be really cool. It's a way of spending time together and doing something together. And I think even for Daniel, it's a way of him knowing that he's inspiring people and that he's, you know, doing his part to make a difference, even though he can't necessarily like go out and get a full-time job or go to school or do all this other kind of stuff that people that don't have, like, people that can walk and talk can do. So I'm really glad that we are your favorite channel. That like means a lot, and it definitely is hard when you have somebody in your family that has special needs or whatever it may be, but you're right, you just have to keep going through it and staying positive. So I think that's another really good example of just learning how to deal with things in life and having a positive attitude. So props to you for that. And thanks for commenting. We need to get Mom and Dad making a video with us, don't we? Do you think so? Give me your hands if you think so, Daniel. You think Mom and Dad should get in one of our videos? Give me your hand. Yes, you think? Oh! Dan, a bee just landed on me. But you love me, right? Yeah, you do. In this video, we really appreciate all the positivity and all the amazing, beautiful comments that you guys leave us. It really inspires us to make more videos, and it's just really cool to hear your stories or how you can relate to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I welcome you to follow us on Instagram as well. I'll leave that down below so you can just follow away. And yeah, we'll make more videos, and I can't wait to introduce you to my parents, or I should say our parents, and, you know, create more content for you guys. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Right, Dan?